Welcome. In this lecture, we will talk about GATE 2022 questions asked in philosophy this time. Now, the very first question dealt with square of opposition. We have covered it several times. Extremely important topic. Refer the video lectures for more detail. The idea is, in this, we have all, none, some and some not. Okay, the top two ones are universal, the bottom two ones are particular. The left and right, here you have the negative ones and here you have the positive affirmations. Now, what is contradictory approach? If A is true, O has to be false. If A is false, O has to be true. And this relation between A and O and E and I is what? It is known as contradictory. So, A goes with O, only O. So, A would be the right option here. The next question is, which of the following is not a pramāṇa in Sānkhya epistemology? Under Sankhya, we say there are only three pramāṇas. What are those? Those are pratyakṣa, anumāna and shabda. So, A becomes the incorrect option here. Very, very direct question. Just refer the pramāṇa that we have covered separately in the lectures. The next is Karl Marx theory of economic and philosophic manuscripts. Talks about alienation within the capitalist society. Karl Marx focuses on four types of alienation. First is alienation from the nature, alienation from oneself, alienation from one another, and alienation from one species being. Okay, so from one species being, one another, and the product of one's labor. All of these have been explained. So in GATE, as we know, there are multiple correct options. So A, B and C are the correct options here. The next question is another question based on syllogism, very fundamental questions. This link has a complete understanding of it. Refer this carefully. Now, all COVID patients are firefighters, no COVID patient are children, and therefore no children are firefighters. Now here we have a major premise, a minor premise and a conclusion. As we can see, it is all no and no. So A, E, I and O. So this is all, this is no, this is some, and this is some not. Okay, so all no and no, that means A, E and E is the correct option. Now understand what kind of figure it is. It's COVID patients and again COVID patients. So COVID and COVID, so it's middle term arrangement one after the other, and then you have the major premise and the minor premise term. So the major term and the minor term. So here we have figure 3 as the arrangement. So AEE with figure 3 and illicit major is the right option here. The next question is a statement given by Swami Vivekananda about the concept of universal religion. So what Swami Vivekananda says is that I don't mean that any one universal philosophy, one universal mythology or one universal ritual should be held by all. I know the world is working wheel within wheel and this would go on, but we understand that there is natural necessity for variation. Everything cannot be the same, there has to be variation, and therefore he also focuses that we must learn that same thing can be viewed with a different standpoints yet be the same thing. That means we all say there is God, but according to one religion God could be something else. According to another religion, the God could be something else when they are explaining it. But the idea is, do your deeds good and ultimately you would get good. So the basic thing, the basic message remains same. No religion teaches you to be harmful to another. Okay, so that's the basic idea behind universal religion. So according to Swami Vivekananda's universal religion concept, there is no adherence to a particular group of religion and we are celebrating the differences. Despite the fact each religion have their own standpoints, the message becomes the common message, that is, we must do this because that is for the betterment of the society, or this is something that has to be praised by everyone. So we are recognizing the natural necessity for variation, celebrating the differences. At the same time, we are saying that the final message which is being conveyed remains the same across different religions, and therefore there is no adherence to one religion, but we talk about universal religion where every religion would be accepted and there is no one particular religion which would hold the basis. So these were some of the questions which were asked. So in this question again there are 2 correct answers. So again it is a multiple select question with more than 1 answers. So these were some of the questions that are from GATE philosophy section. GATE philosophy we have covered the detailed video lectures available on doorstep tutor. You can follow the links below the video for more detail, and in case you have any questions or doubts, feel free to post those in the comment section. Thank you.